Okay, this is a video of a video. This is to give you some ideas for how to make your audition videos using the camera. Let me play this. This is Juliana. So see how she did that. You can do a title in iMovie or any of those other programs, but you need to have that. This is in our concert hall at our school. I'm just going to mute the sound for a second here. You want to have your full body in the video, and you need to have the full accompanist body and instrument. The piano is the instrument in it. So don't do a video where you can't see the piano. Like if it were like that, that wouldn't be an appropriate audition video. You need to have the entire piano in the video. It's better if you can see your whole body too, which means, well, so here's the thing is that the microphone on the camera needs to be fairly close to you to get good sound. But then to get everything, you're going to have to use the zoom. You're going to have to zoom out. Otherwise, something visually is going to be cut off. I mean, the sound is more important than the visual, but it's still a factor in making a video. You can see in this video, Juliana creatively, actually, you can tell that she's got, the other thing is the camera needs to be on a tripod. It needs to be steady. Do not try to just hold it. You know, you don't want this thing going on. And you can tell she's got the camera on the tripod. It's probably, the camera is at least as tall as her head, maybe even a little higher. So you might have to get an extra tall tripod or put the tripod on a chair or a music stand or something, because it's going to sound better. You know, your F holes, your sound is coming out here. The sound of the piano is coming out here. You want it to be from above. You don't do a video where you set the tripod, 15 rows out in the concert hall and then it's lower. You won't get as good a sound. If you notice, whenever, like in the concert hall, there are recording mics. You can't see them in this video, but they're hooked on a wire above. You're always going to be recording from above your instrument. So never have it sitting on a tripod from below. You won't get as good of sound. Juliana creatively set the, for this video, she set the tripod sort of at the corner of the stage, so that so she could get a wide enough visual. I think she did a great job. I mean, you can go on YouTube and actually watch the video on YouTube, but I think she did a great job of getting a very clear sound, getting it in the right spot to get a clear sound for both her instrument and the piano. Let me just see if I can find another example. This is Connor's video from a professional recording studio. Same thing, title page. Now this, they cut off his legs, which isn't as ideal, but I'm guessing that the recording engineer felt that, the microphone needed to be where it was. But you can see the whole piano. I kind of like how visually in Juliana's you could actually see the accompanist better. I think that is nicer for an audition video. Anyway, just giving you another example of how to do it. Again, you just don't want to have something where the accompanist, you don't see the accompanist because he's standing in the way. But I think the angle that Juliana got was a little better. And I would go for more of that type of thing. Let's see that. Is there one more video? She did one head on because it was not, there was no accompanist involved, this one. And that's also fine too. Yep. I would say another thing is, if you notice, both of them were dressed up in concert dress. That's a very important thing. If you're recording in the concert hall, I don't know if she planned this or if it was like this, but she had all the curtains. A lot of times in our concert hall, the curtains are all messed up, and then you can see a bunch of junk in the background, stands and chairs. That's a very nice visual effect for an audition video. She had the microphone close enough. What you're looking for is for it to sound very clear and not muffled, but she also had it far enough back where you could hear the natural reverb in the concert hall. Again, I still think it's on the stage. I mean, you could ask her, but I'm fairly certain she's got it on the stage, and I'm very certain it's at least above the height of her viola on the tripod. So you might have to get an extra tall tripod, or just play around and put your tripod on something like a music stand. Just make sure it's not going to fall. Anyway.